All right, FightHype.com, Sean Tatel with the WBC Bantamweight Champion of the World, legendary Nonito Donaire. Big fight now, announced with Riel Casimero, Unification, August 14th. Same arena where you won your last title. How do you feel now that that fight's official, Nonito? What are your thoughts on it?
You know, I'm just really focused on it now. You know, I'm in tremendous shape still. So I'm just excited, you know. I mean, regardless if there's, you know, the Filipino, it's good. It's a good thing because now you have people who, you know, who are at the top of the top and they're fighting each other now because we got more world champion and regardless of what it is, I mean, you know, there's gonna be a winner, a Filipino, you know. But ultimately, my goal is just getting that belt and then fighting Inoue for the rematch and be undisputed. That's the main goal. That's the goal for me, really.
I mean, it must be great for Filipino boxing that's you and Casimero, then the next week's Pacquiao. So it's like, you know, three of the greatest or three of the best right now Filipino fighters going on. So
I mean, it's a blessing, you know. It's a blessing, and people can be really proud, you know, that people are seeing us at the very top. You know, and again, you know, it's just a lot of excitement going on, and it's truly a blessing.
Do you see Casimero as a tougher opponent than Ubali?
I mean, anybody who has power is a tough guy, you know. Ubali was very technical. For me, I believe that any fight can be difficult if you don't practice enough, if you don't train enough, and if you don't strategize enough. So I think with the best strategy can be an easier fight.
You know, Casimero, you watch him training, and he loves to throw his left hook. And you know, they say don't hook with a hooker.
Apparently, I'm the biggest hooker out there, so I'm ready to go.
Do you think you can knock him out with that shot?
Well, I know, you know, he's a tough guy, but I know that I have the capability of knocking anybody. I mean, if I was knocking guys out at 126 at this weight, you know, walking in at this weight, I know I can knock anybody at 118.
And he throws a lot of punches per round. You know, is that tough for you at 38 to deal with that? How do you offset the activity he'll be bringing? Nonito?
My power. You know, a lot of people, like they said, you know, even with Inoue, he came in very aggressive, and then he felt that power and he was very cautious. I believe that when my opponent feel that power, they're going to be very cautious and not try to open up as much. But again, anything can happen. That's the beauty of boxing. Anything can happen. So,
you know, of course you're not looking past this guy, you know, but not to put it that way, but is part of you just a little bit because, you know, the rematch with Inoue would be so huge and it could be an undisputed title fight.
That's the biggest goal, right? But I have to keep my mind step by step at a time. You know, if I go beyond what my mind is and not focus on the fight, I know what the outcome is. So I have to be focused 100% who I'm fighting August 14, you know, and get to understand and that I'm coming out of that ring victorious. That's the main focus, and then we move on to the next level or the next thing and focus on that.
You know, Casimero, he's talked a lot of trash to the monster. Are you kind of hoping he brings that energy for you too? Something?
I mean, he has. He has in the Filipino, you know, in the Filipino interviews and stuff like that.
Has that fired you up?
You know, I've come to a point. I'm like Yoda, man. I just don't really get into all of that. You know, whatever it is, whatever the case is, you know, I'm just, you know, I'm composed and just focus on what I need to do.
Who do you think has the speed in this fight?
Oh, my fight?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. They don't call me Flash for nothing, man. So, you know, I saw, as you can see in the last fight, I had a lot of speed, and Ubali was a fast guy as well. You know, Casimero is known for his power, and it's very flat-footed. But if he tries to use speed, that's a big mistake.
Yeah, and just speaking of speed again with Inoue, how he you know, he's really fast right now. When you do fight him again, how do you overcome the speed this time?
Timing, like anybody else, is timing. You know, with the right timing beats everything. So going back into it now that I've been in the ring, I know exactly what to do. I know exactly what to expect, and I know exactly where my timing goes. So timing.
And lastly, I know you're always thinking knockout. No different in this fight with Casimero.
Not anybody. No one's special. I've always go for a knockout for everybody. You know.
What's the toughest thing about him stylistically, though, Nito?
Stylistically, I mean, just power. You just gotta be. You know, you just gotta watch out for the power. That's it. You know, and he's very aggressive. You know, so that's all you really gotta look out for is how you can nullify and take away his weapon. That's it.
Thanks, Nonito. Thanks for your time, man. Can't wait for August 14th in LA. Unification fight.
That's
Can't
right.
wait, Nonito.
It's going to be the most amazing thing. Again, I'm grateful to everybody out there. I look forward to it. You know, this was the big announcement that was just prematurely given. So everybody out there, look forward to it. You know, I'm going to train hard. I'm going to give you the best fight out there. And I'm going to collect all the belts.
And
that's the goal.
And hopefully, champ, I can ask you what you think about Inoue after tonight. So,
yeah, for sure, man. Yeah. For sure. I think it's going to be a great fight. And again, anything can happen in that fight. So,
thank you, Nonito.